Let me put on some music so I can flow from the survival scrolls, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Something real nice and playeristic. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, get the best-selling documentary film Hidden Colors and Hidden Colors 2 at hiddencolorsfilm.com. The top documentary selling in the country right now. Hot documentary, Hidden Colors 2. The hottest documentary right now is killing the game. hiddencolorsfilm.com, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to chop up some game. Now, I'm doing this show early. I got to do some filming for a television show tomorrow. So that's why I'm doing an early show tonight. Live. This is the first time we did the Mac Lessons radio show live on Ustream. And we're going to have some people calling up. Today's topic is going to be very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I have something called Tariqisms that I talk about. And I post these Tariq-isms on my Twitter page. Follow me at Twitter at Tariq Nasheed. If you're not following me, you should be following me. And I post these Tariq-isms on my Facebook page. And, you know, people share them on their pages. So there's a whole bunch of Tariq-isms. But there was one particular Tariq-ism that ruffled a lot of feathers. I mean, all damn hell broke loose over one of these Tariq-isms. And Tariq-isms are basically pictures of me with quotes from my old books, or quotes from the show, or just new quotes, just different Tariq-isms, quotes and some of my thoughts and ideologies. And they're very vague, so a lot of people can project onto them what they want to project onto them. Sometimes it goes over people's heads, but you know, it's a Tariq-ism. I keep them purposely vague. I call them like ink spots. They're ink spots. You know, when you go to a psychiatrist's office, they will have an ink spot, and the ink spot is just some random non sequitur blurb on a piece of paper, and people will project whatever they want that blurb to be. And that's how I do with the Tariq-isms. A lot of times they have multiple meanings. Some people will look at a Tariq-ism and say, wow, that was some deep shit, I get it. Some people will look at a Tariq-ism and say, oh man, that's fucked up. It's all about their perception for the most part. People project their own subconscious to a lot of shit. Now, with that being said, the Tariq-ism in mine was a Tariq-ism or quote from my first book, The Art of Mackin', which you all should have. You guys should go to Amazon.com. You guys should have The Art of Mackin'. You should have been had that. And the quote was, if a woman has 3 or more tattoos, she's a hoe. Now that's a very blunt and that's a very strong quote. And that shit went viral. That shit spread all over the internet, all over different Facebook pages. Women were mad at my ass. Mostly, let me say this, a lot of them were like these Negro bedwench feminists, because I think some of those little feminist groups got a hold of the quote and they just ran with it and they projected all their little dusty man-hating vibes onto it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take a lot of their stuff and their energy with a grain of salt. But again, on Twitter, a lot of women kind of got ruffled about that quote. And I was kind of going back and forth with some people on my Facebook page at the Tariq Elite fan page. I was going back and forth about it, and I was going to explain it on there. But I said, let me just talk about it on the show so I can really get in depth about that quote and what that quote really means. And I'm going to have some of you chime in before I spit that hot fire. I want to get some of the opinions of the people listening in, men and women, especially all y'all women who had something to say, because I'm going to get deep in this. Men and women. Do you think women who have multiple tattoos are a little mo-ho-ish? What do you think? Who we got on the phone?
Oh, what's up, Flack? You got Maddie from Baltimore. What's up, player?
That's going on, man. What's going on? So what's your take on the subject, brother?
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. They hoes all the way. Well, we call them diamonds. I'm from Baltimore, so that's what we got to call them.
There you go, man. All right, thank you for the call, brother. And some of these calls are going to be quick because the phone lines are lighting up. So I'm going to take as many calls as I can take, but the phone lines are lighting up. What's up? Who's calling? Hello?
Yo.
What's up, player?
Yo, Tariq.
What's up, player?
What's going on, man?
Brother, you're going to have to get to the point. What's your name, man?
Man, yeah, I agree with what you were saying, man. Really, I just feel like women with a lot of tattoos is just looking for attention. You know what I mean? It's like, and they got to show more respect for their body. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's more of an attention-seeking thing, and I can see what you mean where they, might be more hoish.
There you go. Thanks for the call, brother. All right, I want some of y'all ladies to chime in. I want to hear what they have to say. What's up? Who's calling?
Yeah, what's up, man? It's BT from Oakland.
What's up, BT? What's on your mind, player?
Man, I was just saying, I seen the topic, women, do you think women with multiple tattoos are hoes?
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know right now, man, that's true, man. That's 100% true, man.
There you go. Thanks for the call, man. I want some of the ladies to call up. What's up? Who's calling?
Hello, how's it going?
Hey,
what's Terry from Miami?
What's your name?
Terry, Miami.
There you go, Terry. How you doing? What's on your mind?
Hey, doing good. Hey, I just wanted to say that I'm kind of neutral on this, but I think that it does portray a perception. Say a certain type of brother that's kind of thorough. He may look at a woman like, can I take this woman to a formal banquet or a business meeting? Can I take her home to mother?
Exactly. Then I see you're on the right page. Thanks for the call, player. All right, now I'm feeling what that brother has to say. I should have got his other. He said he was neutral, but I should have got his other opinion. But I'm trying to get all these calls. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up, Dean Flex? How's it going, man?
I'm good, man. What's up? What's on your mind?
Man, check this shit out, right? All right. I was going through a divorce in 2009, man, when I crept up on you.
Yeah.
Man, your game has tremendously changed my life. But now the hoes are saying I'm too hard. You know what I'm saying? And some of the fellas, man. How do I get more tactful with the game and still be commanding? You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. Sometimes when that game gets up in you for the first time, man, cats go hard in the paint with it. They get real ruthless. But after a while, and when you get older and more seasoned, you learn how to balance that out and be more tactful with it. So it's going to come. It's definitely going to come. And you're getting there now just because you're acknowledging that you're going a little bit too hard in the paint. You need to pull back, and that's a sign of growth right there. So you're good to go. Thanks for the call, player. All right, now let me say that. Let me get this one out here. This motherfucker calling from Beirut. This motherfucker calling from Beirut. Hello, who's calling?
Hey, what's up, Tariq? This is Melissa.
Hey, Melissa, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Bernard.
Okay, what's on your mind?
Well, my opinion on the whole tattoo thing, I don't think that's true about girls being more hoish for having tattoos. I'll give you an example. I used to be with my baby daddy, and I have like about 4 tattoos at least, and he was messing around with his neighbor. She's like, she got no tattoos, but she was a big considerate. Everybody knew it. She was getting picked up at the donut shop all the time. She didn't have no tattoos.
Okay.
I don't think that necessarily makes you a hoe. Plus, it also.
Okay, thank you. Okay, didn't she call last week? I hate to cut motherfuckers off, but didn't that girl call up last week? And she was just kind of going on and on, telling me her life story. That sounds like the same girl. I kind of forget people, but that sounds just like her. And no disrespect, but she kind of goes on and on. Somebody turn your radio down, please. Please. Hello?
Yes.
There you go. Thank you, brother. What's your name, man?
This is JD from Cleveland.
There you go. What's on your mind, JD?
Yes. See, the tramp stamp is the main thing I look for. It's not tattoos. Tattoos is an art form. But tramp stamp and the timing of their tramp stamps, mostly during college.
Yeah.
They were hoes during those junior years. After that, I can deal with it.
There you go, man. Thank you for the call, player. Now, let me say, I want some of the ladies to call up. Now, fellas, hang up the phone, fellas. Fellas, if you listen, if you do, stop calling. I want the ladies to call up because y'all tying the phone lines up. You guys are tying the phone lines up, listening. There you go. I see some people hanging up. Ladies only. And now, if you're a dude, I'm going to hang up on you. I just got to be very blunt right now because I want some of the ladies to chime in. What's up? Who's calling?
Hi, my name is Dora.
Dora, how you doing, Dora?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Where you calling from, young lady?
I'm calling from Toronto, Canada.
There you go. So what's your opinion on this subject?
I feel, like, if a woman has 3 tattoos or more, I think it's more of a placement and the meaning behind the tattoos than, just like some pure ratchet tattoos,
Absolutely.
Like, I have 3 tattoos myself, and I have them in places that nobody will ever see, right?
Right.
And they're things that mean a lot to me that I wanted, to represent me, right?
Right.
So,
okay.
I think it's a matter of where you put them and what they mean. If you're going to go write daddy's girl on your back,
Yeah.
then that's the problem.
There you go. Thank you, babe. Okay, now she makes a good point. Now, also, in that quote, in that Tariqism that I put out there, y'all have to understand what I said in the quote. It said visible tattoos. If you have 3 visible tattoos, meaning that you see these tattoos with everything you have on, they're on your neck, your face, your lower arm, visible. And that's very specific. I'm not talking about tattoos that are hidden that only your significant other will see. I'm talking about the visible tattoos that you rocking out and everybody's seeing your shit. That's what I'm talking about. Now, remember, I still want some of the ladies to call up. You a dude, you got to go for right now. Hello, who's calling?
Hi.
Hello, what's going on? Baby, can you talk up? What kind of phone you got, baby? Talk up. The hell, this motherfucker's calling from outer space. All right, we got to get somebody else here. We got to get somebody else on the phone. That girl, her dude needs to get her an iPhone. What's up? Who's calling?
My name is Keisha.
What's up, Keisha? Well, you got a strong voice, Keisha. What's up, Keisha?
I have a strong voice.
Well, you kind of sounded kind of husky a little bit. But go ahead.
Oh, no, I was laying down.
Okay.
My question is about the tattoo situation is this. What about, like, a memorable tattoo? Like, somebody, like, do tattoos and they like to be, like, to remember the family members or something?
Right.
So I don't feel like...
Right, if there's some kind of sentimental significance, because there's exceptions to all the rules. Like, if you might be dating a person who's a tattoo artist, there's all types of exceptions. It could be your homie died, your man died, and you got R.I.P. little Dante on your stomach or some shit. So there's always exceptions. So I understand where you're coming from. All right? There you go. Thank you for the call, young lady. All right, let's see who else we got. We're going to take a couple of more, then I'm going to spit some hot fire. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up? This is Torian out of Dallas.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
I told y'all, no dudes. Women. I told you I'm going to hang up. I'm not being rude. I already told y'all. No dudes. I got to talk to the women right now. Hello, who's calling?
Short B.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
Ladies only. We're going to take one more call. I told y'all. Dudes. We want the ladies to call up, fellas. We want the ladies to call up. One more time, man. One more time. Hello?
Hi.
There you go. How you doing, young lady?
I'm great.
What's your name? You sound kind of cute. What's your name?
Sydney.
Sydney, where you calling from, Sydney?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri. So what is your take on the topic, Sydney?
Well, at first I was kind of, I had a strong opinion, like, no, that's not true. Because I have 9 tattoos myself,
damn.
But as you started to explain it, like, the ones that are covered up, because they're all covered up.
There you go. Now that's
because it's like, it's not very professional. Like, I feel like I'm a psychology major. I can't sit and talk to somebody back and forth. Like, look at all this girl's tattoos.
Absolutely.
It's not professional.
Absolutely. So there you go. Thank you for the call, young lady.
You're welcome.
All right. She sounded cute. Her ass probably looked like Alfred Woodard in the face, though, when they sound too cute. But anyway, let me go ahead and spit some hot fire. Let me give my take on this. Let me spit my game about it and explain where I was coming from, because that quote confused a lot of people. But the thing is, I was actually having this conversation with my daughter. My daughter's 13 years old. Love my daughter. Y'all know I love my daughter to death. And my daughter, she's 13, so the peer pressure is tremendous. She wants the new J's. She wants the Birkin bag. She wants this, and, she wants all that trendy shit she hears in rap songs and she sees on TV. She's a spoiled little well-to-do kid. I get her everything. And she looks at videos and TV. She's like, Dad, I can't wait to get older and get tattoos like Rihanna. And I'm like, whoa. She's like, I'm going to get a tattoo on my arm. I'm going to get a tattoo on my stomach. I'm going to get one on my back. I'm like, whoa. No, you not. She's like, well, when I'm grown, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about you being grown. You can be 38 years old. I will slap the shit out of you and the tattoo artist. You're not getting all them damn tattoos. Why not, Dad? And I told her, just on some player shit, because I lace my daughter with that game. I lace her with that game. Babe, there's a certain stigma that dudes have for women with a whole bunch of tattoos. And this is just the reality here. This is just the reality here. Now, we're going to talk some real good game here. Now, I want y'all, the ladies, if you're offended, you're a clown. This ain't nothing to get offended by. We having grown man talk. So I need the ladies to put your big girl drawers on, because we're going to chop it up, and I'm going to lace you with game. This show is really for the ladies. I'm going to lace you with some game that's going to help you. The problem is, in this day and age, we got a whole bunch of game goofy motherfuckers out here. When you lace them with some non-simping, non-cupcaking game, people's feathers get ruffled. Y'all women got to get off that and soak that shit up and seep it in and let the game help you, instead of being on that square goofy shit. And like I said, there are exceptions to the whole tattoo thing. Like, you can get tattoos if it's a cultural significance. Like, if you are in Hawaii or you're from Hawaii and you got tattoos, that has more of a cultural significance. Let's say that you're tapping back to your Egyptian ancestry, or you going back somewhere in the East or somewhere in Africa, and you got a henna tattoo or some kind of tattoo that signifies some kind of cultural significance. That's acceptable. The whole stigma isn't there because there's a backstory behind it. You got a henna on your hand. Okay, that's cool. We're not going to look at you as a hoe. We got that. But if you got a goddamn tattoo of $100 bill with a tiger jumping out that motherfucker, there is no cultural significance to that. You understand what I'm saying? And again, I talked about this in my book, The Art of Mackin', 12 years ago. 12 years ago, I broke it down. And let me tell y'all where I got this philosophy from, because a lot of this stuff is based on my experiences in the dating world back in the day. And I learned this information from some of the hustlers I used to hang around. Now, y'all know my story. When I lived in Birmingham, Alabama, moved to LA as a teen by myself. And when I came to LA, I used to hang out with all the street cats, the drug dealers, the gang bangers, the car thieves, the pimps, the hoes. That was my family in LA. So I learned a lot of game, and I learned a lot of the philosophies of the game. Not that square shit y'all see on TV. I'm talking about the real deal that most people don't even know about. There's certain rules in the game, the street level, that y'all don't even know about if you ain't in it or around it. I ain't talking about all that say no to dope. No, I'm talking about there's real rules to the game out here. So, back in the day, there was one particular pimp friend of mine, real good buddy of mine. I would roll with him and hang with this brother. And we kick it in Hollywood. And I would soak up game from the brother. And he would say, man, I'm about to go get me a fresh turnout tonight. And whenever he said that, he'd go find one. This brother would find fresh turnouts all the time, girls to turn out. Now, forget about the morality of this. I'm just telling you what is. This is just, a biography here. I'm just telling you what happened back in the day. But the brother would be very thorough and very consistent with his game. Very consistent with his game. He's like, look, I'm going to find me a fresh little turnout. It's Tuesday. I'm going to find me a fresh turnout by Thursday. And he found him a fresh turnout. A girl to turn out and work for him. And then I would ask the dude, I'm like, okay, how do you turn out so fast? I mean, what's your system? How do you know who to look for? And he said, well, you know what? One of the things I look for when it comes to turning a chick out and making her my hoe, because the thing is, when you're on that street level, when you're in the street game, you gotta be very perceptive. You gotta see things. It's almost like you're like a lion in the jungle. It's a very predatory thing. It is a predatory environment, and predatory is not necessarily negative. I mean, people can perceive it as negative or positive or whatever, but you have to be very perceptive, and you have to look at every little thing that's going to benefit you in the long run, being on that street shit. But he told me, he said, one of the things I look for in a chick when I go out here trying to turn them out, I look for a chick with a bunch of tattoos. I said, okay, well, what's the correlation there? He said, if I see a chick with like 3 or more tattoos, that's a hoe. That's going to be my hoe, because I'm turning her ass out. Because the thing is, the tattoos, that's a sign of rebelliousness. So she's already rebelling. That shows me that she has a rebellious mindset. That shows me she has a rebellious nature. So I'm going to spit that game at her and welcome her into this rebellious lifestyle, because the pimpin' and whoring is a rebellious lifestyle by definition. So they'll fall right into that. Bam! That made a lot of sense to me. And not just with the street shit, just on a social level. When I would go out to the clubs with my friends, I would say, okay, what's going to be the easier target? If I'm trying to get this one night stand popping, like all players do, I learned you either go for the extremely conservative chick or you go for the chick with the tattoos. None of that in between shit. The in between stuff was too iffy, but some guaranteed jump off shit, the conservative chick, because the conservative chick is usually the undercover freak. When a chick is going out of her way at like a club setting to look conservative, usually she's trying to hide the freak in her. I've said that a million times. It's them low-key chicks looking conservative, sitting down by herself with one other girl, looking like they just got off work at a law firm. Those are the biggest damn freaks. I'll give you an example. Y'all look at Housewives of Atlanta. Look at Phaedra Parks' ass. Just really look at Phaedra Parks. You can tell Phaedra Parks' ass is a goddamn freak. That woman's always talking about that booty of hers. You know when she gets in the bedroom, she does all types of little wicked shit. And I like that. That's not a bad thing. I like that. I look for those Phaedra Park chicks at the club because I know it's gonna be on and cracking. And the thing is, those tattoo chicks, those are the easy targets because they're down for whatever. The tattoos, that's a sign of rebelliousness. Seasoned players know this. I'm not talking about these game goofy ass niggas. I'm talking about seasoned players know this. And the thing is, when I say hoe, being a hoe don't mean just selling your ass. Hoe meaning you can be a stank hoe, just fucking just for the hell of it. You can be a weed hoe. You can be an attention hoe. But just the tattoos are associated with hoish behavior. Now, some women might say, well, you know, the word hoe, I'm just so uncomfortable with the word hoe. Why call a woman a hoe? Now, if you want to play that why call a woman a hoe game, you want to play the game and deny the name, knock yourself out. Because a lot of women, I think they got offended when I was saying that the whole thing is, a lot of tattoos is associated with hoishness. A lot of them got ruffled up over the word hoe. Why does a woman have to be a hoe and a man is not a hoe? And look, whatever you want to call the shit you do when you out here sucking dicks willy-nilly, eating pussy 6 ways to Sunday, whatever you want to call it to let yourself go to sleep at night, knock yourself out. If you want to call yourself sexually liberated, if you want to go out here popping your pussy all over the place and you call yourself vaginally active, knock yourself out. Whatever makes you sleep at night, knock yourself out. But that dude who's thorough with his game at the club, at the bar, who's out there campaigning, he ain't gonna look at all that. He's gonna see hoe. And that's how he's gonna step to you, like a hoe. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever you call yourself, that's one thing, but the way you're perceived by this dude out here, these dudes out here campaigning, these seasoned dudes, they gonna look at that as hoishness, and he's gonna be like, let me holler and spit some real fly-ism at this little rebellious hoe to get it popping. Because the thing is, like I said, man, those seasoned players, they look at everything. They look at every little nuance in a woman. When a dude is, I ain't talking about no game goofy drink buying Captain Save a Whole suck butt nigga out here. And speaking of these niggas, whenever I see some of these little message boards with all these angry women, fellas, don't y'all notice it's always one little cupcaking, ass kissing, honorary feminist ass nigga up in the chat room co-signing the fuckery? Nigga, kill yourself. Kill your fucking self, nigga. You co-signing with a whole bunch of women who secretly hate your dumb ass. There's always some little punk ass brownie points wanting nigga up in these little chat rooms gossiping with women. Nigga, die slow. On some real shit. But I digress. But like I said, man, a lot of times when you have a lot of tattoos, ladies, there is going to be a negative stigma because when a guy's at the club sizing you up, and guys, some guys are thorough enough to size women up. They want to check you out and they want to know what's going on with you. So they're going to look at, again, all the little nuances. They're going to see what's popping. They're not going to necessarily just be looking at your ass and titties. They're going to look at your shoes. They're going to look and see how is your hair fly? Are your tracks matching? Are your nails done? You're going to look at the woman and see if there's a lot of tattoos. You're going to start calculating what kind of female she is. If you see tattoos all up and down her arm and neck, you're going to be like, okay, well, she's not a doctor. She's not a lawyer. Okay, she's not working a square job with all those visible tattoos, so she must be a stripper. She might be working in the game. So you're going to start trying to put two and two together to learn how to tailor your game and put this chick in a certain bag. You understand what I'm saying? And let's be 110. The tattoos, that shit is associated with strippers and hoes. Tattoos are associated with strippers and hoes. Now think, how many strippers have you seen who did not have tattoos? Multiple tattoos. And I'm not talking about the one or two with your baby daddy name on your knee. I'm talking about all those blatant tattoos that's all over that people can see. That shit, a lot of cats associate that shit with strippers and hoes. So a lot of dudes step to you that way. You never see a motherfucker getting married and the wife got tattoos all up and down her arm, back, and her neck. Niggas don't usually wipe that up. If we're gonna be 100, and I'm not shitting on the women with the tattoos, by the way. I'm not shitting on you. There's nothing wrong with you having tattoos, because in my mind, there ain't nothing wrong with you being a hoe. Ain't shit wrong with you being a hoe. Just acknowledge it. See, that's the thing. A lot of women were hitting me up on Twitter. Well, damn it, Tariq, does that apply to men too? If men have tattoos, are they hoes too? Wasn't that what some of y'all women asking that? Can men be? And the answer is yes. But the thing is, the dudes don't get offended when you call them out. Dudes don't have a problem acknowledging they hoeing. You ask a dude, hey man, you fuck all the women? Yeah, I fucked all of them. Yeah, I fucked about 8, 9 of them this week, nigga. You know, it is what it is. I'm trying to fuck about 8 more Thursday. You know, brothers ain't got no problem admitting to their hoeing. See, that's the thing. The women, y'all try to deny your hoeing. Y'all do little hoe shit and then try to be Claire Huxtable, and that's the difference. So if you own up to your hoeing, motherfucker can pop their collar to you a little harder. You understand what I'm saying? And when it's time to own up to the hoeing, y'all change the subject. Your dude be like, hey, what's up, baby? Did you fuck old dude? Yeah. Huh? What the fuck you mean, huh? Did you fuck old dude? Like, I ain't never dated him. Like, I ain't asked you if you dated him. Did you fuck dude? Why are you yelling at me? Don't change the subject. I ain't trying to change the subject. You yelling at me though. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all throw up them bullshit smoke screens on dudes. Y'all won't own up to it. You feel me? So the thing is, like I said, the tattoos, it's socially associated with a lot of promiscuous behavior, and there have been studies, actual scientific studies, proving this. You can Google this. There are scientific studies proving that tattoos are associated with more deviant behavior, sexual promiscuity. It's been said that women who have multiple tattoos are more prone to have one-night stands, threesomes, bisexual behavior, the whole 9 yards. So we're not reaching when we say this. This is a very valid thing. And the thing is, in my book, I always say you go for the square chicks or the ones with the tattoos, because they are the ones that are more down for the program. And now I also warn guys, if you see chicks with the tattoos, make sure she's not just an attention whore, because that's a waste of time. You're trying to spit, you're trying to campaign, and this motherfucker's just out here shaking her ass and twerking just to get some attention. You understand what I'm saying? So, don't fall for that trap. But I know there's a lot of women out here who want to define or redefine what a hoe is. What is a hoe? Define a hoe. You motherfuckers know what a damn hoe is. Let's stop playing. Again, you can call whatever the shit you doing what you want to call it, but to the players, that's some same old hoe shit. You dig what I'm saying? Now, we about to get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen, but I will take a couple of more calls before I get out of here, because it has been real. And don't forget, join me live on my Ustream show, right here on Ustream, for those who are tuning into Ustream, at the Ustream, at the Tariq Elite Show, right, live on Ustream. Let's see who's on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, how you doing? It's Dominic from Austin, Texas. How you doing?
What's up, Dominic? What's on your mind real quickly, brother?
Quick. I just had a question. What if a girl has tats on her feet and on her wrist, but she wears sneakers during the wintertime and wears sneakers and doesn't wear them on the summertime? Would that
Yeah,
would
yeah.
that be considered for being hoes?
No, if she's covering her shit up, but if it's like on some I'm flaunting, they call it the tramp stamp for a reason. If it's like on some extra flaunt shit, usually that's some look at me, I need acceptance, look at me. And, you know, that creeps over into some deviant behavior sometimes. And there are exceptions, but you know the girl better than we do. Just understand that knowledge of it and just watch her personality. Thanks for the call, player. We'll get one more call. Let's make it a good one. Hello, who's calling?
Hello, this is Khaled from Brooklyn.
There you go, man. What's on your mind, brother?
I just wanted to know, like, how do you read, like, you know, body language, since you always talk about that?
Yeah, body language, man, you feel a person's energy when you're talking to a person, when you're talking to a woman, just the way she's standing, just be very perceptive. You can feel if the woman's cozying up to you. You can feel if she's repelling from you. And that's another thing, man. Y'all got to be able to feel these women's body language, because a lot of y'all dudes, man, women give you signals and y'all just don't catch it. The woman can be running down the street for her life, and y'all niggas still running after her with your phone in your hand. Can I get your iPhone number? You dig? So you just gotta follow the body language and follow the vibe of the woman. Thanks for the call, man. Yes, indeed. All right, let me get a call from a lady. All right, so fellas, let me get a couple of more calls from the ladies before we get out of here. Fellas, hang up, or I'm gonna hang up on you. Because I don't want the ladies to be like, you didn't give us a chance to say nothing. I'm giving you a chance to say something. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up, player? This is
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
Ladies, call up. 818-850-5404. That is the number. The last call for alcohol for the ladies. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Hidden Colors at HiddenColorsFilm.com. What's up? Who's calling? Hello? Hello? All right, this motherfucker got his thumb in his booty hole. All right, one more time, 818-850-5404. Let's see who we got here. Y'all got to be thorough with this thing. Now, hello, who's calling?
Hi, it's me, Danielle. Is this Tariq?
Yes, this is Tariq. What's your name, babe?
Danielle.
Danielle, how you doing, Danielle? Where you calling from, love?
I'm calling from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
There you go. So what's on your mind, young lady?
Well, I have 3 tattoos, but they're hidden. I have 1 on my lower back and 2 on my upper shoulder, but it's like extra part. So okay. I just wanted to let you know, or let the audience know, that I don't think everybody's a hoe that has a tattoo.
Now, are you in a relationship now?
Yes, I am.
How long you been in a relationship?
A year and 3 months.
Oh, okay. Now, how old are you? You sound very young. How old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh, okay. There you go. Well, there you go. Thank you for the calls. So there you go. Like I said, there are exceptions to the rule, but again, you got to take a lot of that stuff into consideration. All right. That's been today's episode of the Mac Lessons Radio Show. It's been real, family. Much love, much respect. I will holler at you.